Hey fam, it's me, Aaron.
And I'm Cap from Nerdy Show.
And we got inducted into the Court of Owls.
We did.
San Diego Comic-Con this year was the best year yet, and I've been going for 6 years now because I'm a spoiled brat, just like most people in the Court of Owls. And I inducted Cappy this year. It was his first year there, and
it was my first time. They did not go easy on me. It was rough, and I drank a quart of urine.
Yeah, it was so much fun, so many cool people, and like the diamond thing, I made so much free stuff. I got all his free stuff, and then just all the cool people. Like, we knew about the Sandman thing a day early because of, you know, our connection to Bleeding Cool. And at every panel, every breakfast, everything we went in, everyone's like, don't go telling Bleeding Cool this. Like, you know, like I have Rich on speed dial, like I can call England. No, I mean,
just FYI, we didn't tell them anything.
No.
They told us stuff.
Yeah.
No,
Rich tells us stuff because it's fun, you know. But yeah, and if you can go to San Diego by any means, by all means, any means necessary, go to San Diego because it is fun. You're just bumbling around and you can run into people. And as long as you're cool and just talk to them, it's awesome.
Don't be a basement crawler dweeb. Like, don't be a social misfit.
Don't ask for an autograph on the showroom floor. Wait in line for that.
Right.
Don't ask for a photograph on the showroom floor either. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we had fun, we hung out. You know, the coolest thing was when we were hanging out with Rick Remender and you had no idea he was Rick Remender. And like, I was actually talking about X-Force and you were just making like jokes.
I knew he was a cool guy.
Yeah, he is a cool guy.
That's all I needed to know.
Unfortunately, he gained a lot of weight since last time you saw him when he signed at the store.
He was in disguise.
Yeah, he was in disguise. He was in like one of those meat suits.
No, it was awesome. We met Tim and Eric. We met astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson.
We actually did.
We did. We met Eugene Meerman from Delocated.
Yeah.
Brian Posehn.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Yeah.
And Punk Rock Jesus.
Yeah.
And the best part was Robert Kirkman. Robert Kirkman is the man. He is just a freaking genius. And he had us for this Walking Dead breakfast where he took time out of his apocalypse simulation of the escape from Petco Park.
Yeah.
And we sat down and he's like, hey guys, why don't you come sit at my table? So we sat at his table and it was awesome. It was like the DC Diamond retailer things, except it was like he actually cared.
Yeah, at the Diamond lunch, it was all, hi, we're Dark Horse, here's our stuff. Hi, we're DC, here's our stuff. But this was like, hi, I'm Robert Kirkman, let me talk to you for a while, here's what's going on. You guys have any questions, any way that you can help me sell my books better?
Dude was actually taking notes.
Yeah, in fact, some things got done there that happened immediately. Like, it's in stone now.
Yeah, we're not supposed to say anything.
We're not
but
say
it
anything
did,
about
and then he handed us like thumb drives with like the next issues of stuff. I mean, it was like he actually respected us, and he gave me so much free stuff. It like actually paid for my trip. He gave me like the slipcase Rise of the Governor. He gave me like this Michonne with a bloody poncho. He gave me the complete trading card set. He gave me like Walking Dead 1 to 200 and Thief of Thieves 1 Expo, and then he signed it. And the best part of it is all this stuff I got twice is because I got all his stuff too.
He took all my stuff. It was like prison.
Well, actually, it was a lot like, have you read Walking Dead 100 with Negan? It's like, there's only one rule to Comic-Con, Cappy. That's your shit is my shit.
At least my eyeball didn't fall out.
All right, enough of that bullshit.
Tony the Draw Friend back to talk about comics on a comic show.
And I did win the Quest of the Con with Adventure Time. It was awesome.
Bravo.
I followed the whole map of Ooh.
I hate you both, but it's a great week of comics.
Yeah, there are also comics this week. Let's start with A vs. X. This is the fight. This is war. This is Namor bringing the war.
And he does. He brings it hard.
A part of it is kind of like hide and go seek with Scarlet Witch. It's like, where's the witch? Who's the witch? What's the witch? You know. But
who knows?
You got a lot of the violence. You got great art, and it was a lot of fun. And you also got Red Hulk getting something that we probably wanted to see him get for a long time.
It was sweet.
All right. Other than that, Captain Marvel. This is
the issue.
This is Captain Marvel, written by a woman.
Yeah.
And it actually felt good.
It did. It delves into why she takes the name Captain Marvel, why she was reluctant to take it. It's got gorgeous art through the entire book.
I don't know about the art, but the story was great, and I just really, no, the art's fine. I just, I don't really, he's the artist. But I've always been a champion of Ms. Marvel. The only thing is, like, Ms. is kind of like the 70s, so it's kind of like weird. So Captain Marvel's like, yeah, balls out, let's go for it. This is what she should have been right out of House of M when she was going to be the best of the best.
She also makes it a point to assert that she is a higher rank than Captain America.
Yeah, that's funny. So why isn't she like Colonel Marvel or something, I don't know. But
I don't understand ranks.
Justice League still coming out with Jeff Johns and Jim Lee, amazingly enough.
Looks gorgeous.
Pretty much on time. Double-page spreads that you love to see with Jim Lee. And, ominous stuff about Steve Trevor. But And you get to see the League fighting themselves, you know, because of whatever the villain's doing. You get to see the League punching each other in the face. And, you know, I know you guys love that with Marvel A vs. X, so you might like it here.
It's a little bit of that Avengers. These people shouldn't be in the same room, much less on the same team. So you're getting a little bit of that dynamic. And let's face it, Hal Jordan's an asshole.
He is, but you also get the Captain Marvel backup, the Shazam backup, I should say. That's Captain Marvel. So it's the Shazam backup by Jeff Johns, and it actually starts getting pretty badass with, you know, we don't actually see Shazam, so we're going to have, like, you know, 2 more weeks of winter, but we did see Black Adam. And
we see a little bit more of Billy Batson's real personality coming out. He's still Billy Batson, but he's got that heart of gold.
Silk Spectre, this is no longer, you know, mother-daughter thing. It's more of a complete coming-of-age story in the 60s.
Commentary on, like, the music industry of the time, drugs, love, peace, word.
And Darwin Cook is a genius. I love his Minutemen #2. I love the scene with, you know, the 2 dudes in the hot wax. He's like, this isn't what I expected. But you got Amanda Connor's art here, and Amanda Connor's art is, you know, worth, I don't even care if it was like, you know, the Bible Part 2 or, you know, like, anyway, this Amanda Connor's art is worth getting just for that, you know?
Yeah.
So, and
great book.
Speaking of which, I didn't hear a lot of any really negativity about Before Watchmen on the con floor. There was a lot of the creators there, and I just didn't really, I don't know. I see it on the internet.
What up, con floor? What up?
Saga is still my favorite book, and it starts with one of the main characters, you know, TV head man, on the toilet, just like I promoted issue #1 on the toilet. And he's working it out. He's talking to his wife on the toilet, and, you know,
like most men,
I usually have conversations with my wife on the toilet because she knows, like, she's cornered me. I'm on the toilet. I can't run. You know, I'm gonna, you know, so it really rang true to me. And you got to see a dude turn, you know, see red and just start, you know, dude that's a pacifist. Yeah. And, you know, like,
why he doesn't unsheath his sword.
And he turns the other cheek, whatever. But then when
his family
something happens, he just starts going, like, with the racism, just calling them, like, featherheads and whatnot. You know,
kill them all, bro.
You know, like, you know how we are when, you know, we're post-racism and we have tons of friends that are black and Hispanic, but if a black guy cuts us off in traffic or, say, hits our best friend on a bike, we just get so mad and angry, and just, you know, some of that stuff might come out. But finally, Sunset by Christos Gage. This dude is sweet. This dollar thing just totally pimps the whole thing. Cappy wasn't even interested in it because he thought the cover looked generic.
Yeah.
And then I forced him to read on the plane because he was so bored, and he loved it. And then we saw Christos Gage, and this dollar thing promotes the actual complete hardcover that's much like one of those Vertigo crime books, and it's awesome. So if you're into you want to see old man crime, like, I'm going to come back for one more time. This isn't like the Korean War, you know, like
Clint Eastwood, the comic.
Yes, it's good. And finally, Thursday. Thursday is Dark Knight Day. We'll have free comics. This is Batman Earth 1, the first chapter of that, and then Heart of Court of Owls, issue 1, and we'll have these new 52 Batman buttons to give out.
So many
buttons.
On
Thursday, yes, buttons. We're going to have so much cool stuff, and we have a bunch of awesome things going on for Dark Knight Day and the whole Dark Knight weekend that we teamed up with someone else to do awesome stuff. We won Best of Orlando. This is a spoiler. Comic Shop won Best of Orlando, and the Geek Easy won Best Kept Secret, and we're going to be partying tomorrow night with free booze, free food, and, you know, it's going to be awesome. So thank you, everyone who voted for us.
Yes, thank you very much.
Sorry, I had to talk some about San Diego. I've been talking about it ever since I don't know. And you need to try to come next year. You need to come next year.
I do.
All of you need to come next year. And if we can make that happen, we'll make it happen.
Yeah.
I don't mind sharing the hotel room with 10 guys, dude. I don't care. No girls. But, you know, just bring the cost down. So thanks, everyone. Thanks, Rich. And thanks, everyone who was nice to me at the con, which is almost everyone. No one was mean to me. It was crazy.
We were being mean to you back home to balance it out.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching our video. And if you really liked it, click subscribe. That's awesome. If you didn't like it, click thumbs down, I guess, or ignore it. But we're going to have an awesome Dark Knight Day on Thursday where we're going to have a bunch of free giveaways. If you share our video this week on our Facebook, just share our video from our Facebook, someone will not only win the comics we talked about this week, but also one of these awesome owl masks. Oh my God, seriously, one of these owl masks is like you were there at Comic-Con. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.